think I came to Atlanta and not gon' rap, nigga. I'm in the kitchen with Yayo, he make it slap, nigga. You niggas ain't got no motion and that's a fact, nigga. I drop a few more, I'm blowing, I'm like Iraq, nigga. Whipped up the sack, retired quarterback, nigga. She off the track, can't work her if she flat, nigga. I need her with an apple bottom like a Mac, nigga. 020 moving, I ain't talking about a pack, nigga.
What up, what up, what up, Gringo Gang? Now, listen, I know I got red on right now. Disregard that. It's still all green, everything, Gringo Gang. I'm just in the crib, so you know what I'm saying? We just gonna wear, you know what I'm saying, whatever we wanna work, or we in the crib, but you know what I'm saying? Outside, it's all green, everything. But anyway, welcome in. Good to see y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. And you see it. The boy Wizop that popped out October 2025. He done made it Woptober and came back outside. Wop said he done dropped the book off. I think he about to drop some new music off. And you know it's shiesty season, so you already know that's going on. So Wop had to step back outside. Wop back outside. And yeah, man. This ain't the same Wop from 4 years ago. Shout out Drizzy. Drizzy said this ain't the same Drake from 4 years ago. This ain't the same Wop from 4 years ago. Wop said he was a caterpillar and he made a cocoon. And he popped out, and he ain't going back. That's what Wop said, man. Listen, you don't believe me? Let's take it from him, man. Let's check it out. By the way, shout out Revolt TV for the content, man. Let's get into it. Also, this with Big Bank. This Big Bank podcast. Y'all know what's going on. Big Bank, he just had Thugger. You know, he just gave us the Thugger interview. Now he giving us the Gucci interview. Big Bank, getting that big bank, yeah.
Right now, like when you were influencing people to do drugs and stuff like that, and then you changed your life around for the better with the working out, with the stop doing the drugs, and people were following that lead. How does it feel to know that on the flip side and on the other hand, people are also following your lead as far as how to be a man and how to be a husband and how to be a father and how to be like a role model in life for your family?
It made me feel really good. I used to didn't want to be a role model, but now I embrace being a role model.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I used to want to be no role model because I felt like I wasn't a good role model. So I'm like, y'all don't follow me.
Right.
But now...
And that is hilarious. Wop. Guwop as a role model, just the idea to me is hilarious. But it depends on what type of role model we talking about now. We talking about a role model on how to, you know what I'm saying, survive in the streets and make something out of nothing. Gucci the perfect role model. But we talk about, you know what I'm saying, how to make the perfect family for your wife and kids. Guwop has become a good role model, but he definitely wasn't the Bill Cosby, the Huxtable role model by any stretch of the imagination in the past. So, man, Guwop being a role model, when I would think of Guwop, that would be the funniest thing anybody could say to me. And with the snow, with the ice cream cone on the face, yeah, role model. I feel him on it. The role model was not what he was trying to be, but that boy came back out the pen, skinny on niggas. Oh yeah, shit changed. And that boy said, "Hey, I'll let him say it."
I'm doing right. I'm like, I hope people follow me. I'm like, even my artists, I hope I lead by example.
You
I
gotta
ain't
give
just
them some more shit to follow.
Yeah, I ain't just telling them what to do. I'm showing them, like, do what I'm doing. You'll have the results I have. You'll get out probation. You'll get on with your life. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he keeping it $100,000, which hold on, somebody at my door. Hold on. Okay, yeah, Gringo Gang. Sorry about that. We back, but yeah, the YNs, they need role models. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't trying to listen to the doctors and the lawyers. Like, it's a baller social media world. Everybody want to be a millionaire overnight as quickly as possible, whatever. If you ain't scamming, drug dealing, if you ain't making fast, easy money, don't nobody want to hear it. Don't nobody want to talk to you about it. People off the, you know what I'm saying, working 40, 50, 60 years to retire. People off that. There ain't nobody trying to do that shit no more. So most of the time, the way to accumulate fast money is going to be shown to you by people like the Gucci's of the world. And if people gonna look up to the people getting fast money anyway, then shit, might as well celebrate when one of the people they look up to start turning his life around, because he's one of the few people who actually has the power to get in their heads and actually make them consider doing better in their lives. Because if they don't respect what you're doing, you can talk to them and give them lectures about changing their life all year round until you're blue, purple, and orange in the face, and they gonna blow blunt smoke in your face and go back to their bullshit. So, like, you know, I definitely big salute to WAP for making a change and shit. And hell, you know what I'm saying? If WAP can do it, you can do it. WAP can do it, I can do it, goddammit. Like, shit, nigga. And, you know, it don't mean that you become a soft-ass nigga and, you know what I'm saying, you just a hoe-ass nigga and you out here snitching and shit and letting your bitch talk to you crazy and all. It don't mean you get soft and do all that. It just mean you stop doing dumb shit. Because you hurting yourself more than anything else. So at a certain point, you realize what things you doing that's hurting you. And you get tired of repeating that shit. And you just like, you know what? We just ain't gonna do that dumb shit no more. And then life start getting better. And that's what WAP feeling right.
So yeah, I try to be I like being a leader now.
Like, any type of moments where, you know what I'm saying, your past call you, how do you deal with that trauma? Like, how do you stay on that straight and narrow?
I don't never have nothing that pulled me back. It really don't. Like,
because you're not even in a space.
They say your past call you. Everybody got a past. That shit, man, like, you have to override it and detach yourself from it, because when the past strikes, it feels like part of your identity. It feel like, you know what I'm saying, because it's part of your past, there's no separating yourself from it. No matter how much time goes by, you did what you did, you said what you said, whatever is whatever. And that's kind of true to an extent. But when it comes to tying you to your past, let people do that in their minds. Like, for example, say you offended somebody in your past. Let them hold on to that until they're ready to let that go. But don't you beat yourself up for it. If you know that you not the same person doing that thing today, like, you wouldn't offend the person in the same way today, you learn from that mistake, you a better person now, and they over there still trying to say you the person who would do this, but you know now you would do something different. They got the right to feel about you based on what you did, and that's your fault. Cool. It is what it is. It happened. Ain't nothing we can do about it. They got the right to keep feeling how they feel about whatever it is about you. But you, if you moved on from that and you grew past that, just know that you don't need to rebuild with the person that you offended. You don't need to continue things with the person you offended. You don't need to change their mind about you, because more than likely you don't want to deal with them and they don't want to deal with you no more. So they're not even in your world anymore. So your only focus is making sure that everybody you come in contact with from this moment on thinks that you're the person that you are today. And they don't see you as the same person as that other person sees you, because you changed. So all you can do is worry about what's in front of you, because there ain't nothing we can do to alter the past But everything we do is altering the future. As we speak, everything we do is altering the future. So that's where you got to keep your mindset at, man.
I'm not even in that space. Even if somebody was to say something disrespectful, like, it don't even hit hard. It don't even, it's like water on the duck back. It just slide.
That's been my a principle in my life since I was probably like 13, 12, like, because I'm a Memphis nigga. Where we from, we don't, it ain't too much going back and forth talking and shit. Like, up to about maybe middle school, we was fighting. Maybe early high school. As soon as you look wrong, say something wrong, step on somebody's shoe, you're getting popped in your motherfucking mouth. That's all to it. It ain't nothing to talk about. We ain't going back and forth. But then, early adulthood, late high school, oh, you just gotta die at this point. In Memphis, nigga, you look at me wrong, you dying. You swerve in my lane, you dying. You said something about my mama, you dying. You stepped over my shoe, you died. Nigga, you got damn it. You stink too bad, you dying. It don't matter. Like, if a motherfucker had a problem with you, it's whoever get to the gun first. That's just what it was. So like, all this, no matter where I go, all that blah 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 rah rah shit, puffing your chest out. I do this, I do that. Nigga, if ain't no contact being made, it's not that serious. It really don't. It really don't matter. It's like, okay, well, when you ready to do something, let me know. And then you just keep walking, going on about your business, because we got bigger fish to fry. When we, you know what I'm saying, the older we get, we got shit to do. We ain't got time to be out here, you know what I'm saying, nigga, fighting and all that arguing and bullshit. They ain't paying nobody bill. I ain't putting no food in nobody's stomach. You got time to do that shit when you ain't got to feed yourself. When motherfuckers is, you know, calling you to the table for dinner and shit. That's when you got time to be beefing with niggas. When you got to get out here and pay your own rent, make your own food, take care of your own health care and surgeries and all that, car notes and all. Ain't nobody got time for all that rah-rah bullshit, nigga. It's we gon', if you either gonna get out my way or I'm gonna get you out my way, and that's it. That's all too.
It's a different. It's like, even if somebody was to say something disrespectful, like, it don't even hit hard. It don't even. It's like water on the duck back. It just slide on. It's a different. It's like, it's a difference in trying me now. Like, you can't try me with no word. You try me in my face and you cross that line. That's trying me. See, that's what I think. So many wars and so much bullshit, cause a nigga hear some niggas say on, like, you can't try me with no word. You try me in my bullshit, cause a nigga hear some niggas say on shit online and feel like everybody heard, I gotta do something to this nigga. I gotta say something. But sometimes you do have to say something, but you really don't. You really don't.
And that's the thing, like, there are levels to things that are said and done. Like, there's a lot of things people can say, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, you ugly. Oh, now I want to punch you. You can do something to somebody over anything. We've been on Earth long enough to realize that every time somebody say something or do something, it's not always worth you crashing out, because just the consequences of you crashing out is not worth the revenge you getting. So it's just, we all learn that after a certain amount of years on Earth. But it's certain things you can't say, and that no mercy and, you know, sympathy can be taken for you. Like, speak on somebody's, you know, dead homies, family, whatever, in a way that's grounds to get your head knocked off. You know what I'm saying, talk about somebody's wife, that's grounds to get your head knocked off. You talk about somebody's kids, that's grounds to get your head knocked off. It's certain things that no matter how old you get, you gotta knock niggas' heads off for doing certain things, but a little bullshit, little rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? Don't throw your life away for some little rah-rah from somebody who don't even affect your life. You just, you know what I'm saying, caught a little mood and an attitude, and now you in the pen because you caught an attitude. Don't do that to yourself, man.
Really, like, you gotta think about who you giving your time, your attention to. Like, if they ain't worth it, don't give it to them. And somebody who just like, either they like, if you don't see me successful,
Big facts.
you either got to be delusional or you jealous.
Right.
So I ain't got no words for you.
Real shit.
Yeah, that's how I look at like, you know what I mean?
And if you totally different person.
I do. I feel like I done grown and matured. Like, the person I was at 10 years ago, I'm not the same person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Hey, shout out WAP. Shout out WAP for maturing and growing, man. And you know what I'm saying? Not letting the streets keep a nigga stuck. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point, man, you gotta know when to let that bitch go. You gotta know when to cut shit off, man. You gotta know when, you know what I'm saying, it's time to do something different at a certain point, man. You just gotta know. And shit, you know, man, shout out to WAP for knowing, man.
Like, the person I used to be, I'm nowhere near that. Like, I'm way more mature. I'm way nicer. I'm way like, I'm just not that.
Same here. And I hope the same thing for you. Like, none of us should be the same person that we were 10 years ago. Something gotta change. Something needs to change. If nothing changes, then you ain't growing. You just dying, big dog. So please don't stay the same. You gotta keep reinventing yourself, keep having that metamorphosis, keep evolving, or else you ain't got no purpose on earth. Everything on earth, from the trees to the soil to the oxygen atoms and molecules, everything got a fucking purpose. Everything got something to do. If your ass ain't getting better and you ain't accomplishing shit and you just sitting there being the same old person that you was 10, 20, 30 years ago, your time running out, because you the only thing that ain't doing shit. And there's no, you taking up space, interrupting the chain of events that keeps life going and prosperous. You like a loose screw in the system, and God or whoever you believe in, they gonna get your ass up out of here. Real time.
Thing, just mean person that I used to be. I used to be just always like, kind of like pessimistic. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't pessimistic. Now I'm optimistic. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like total opposite. Now I can see good and stuff where I used to always see bad. I ain't like,
knowledgeable that bullshit can happen, but I ain't expecting it to happen, basically.
yeah, I'm preventing it.
Yeah.
If I know that the police don't like me in the city, I'm moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't trying to force it. I ain't.
Man, look, that was real as shit. Not only, you know what I'm saying, him transforming, becoming a completely different person, improving his life for the better. Kudos, congratulations, big applause for WAP. But what he just said, that line right there, I was like, that's all I need for this clip. That was the realest thing, man. That was the realest thing. He said, let's hear it one more time.
If the entourage give me,
Yeah.
if I know that police don't like me in the city, I'm moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't trying to force it. If the entourage get me in trouble, if like, okay, maybe y'all might do something that y'all ain't even mean to do and get me in trouble. Well, no entourage.
Do you feel
You hear me, bro? That's the hardest part about being a leader, a king, an emperor, a pharaoh, a boss, a manager. Whatever high position of authority you got, that's the hardest part about it. Well, we tried this out. Didn't work. You cause damage here, or you cause our system to fuck up, and you cause us to have an off day. You cause us not to be able to run the play. Everything was going good until I put you in the mix, and You got to make that decision whether you're going to continue to work with them and put yourself at risk, continue to put yourself at risk, or if you're just going to be like, hey, business is business. And no matter who you is, if you get in the way of the plan or the program, sorry, like, that can't happen. And you know, I know it's some cold shit. It's a cold game, but this shit, man, this shit war. Spiritual war, earthly war. Every man for theyself. You know what I'm saying? Survival of the fittest. Fucking dog eat dog. We all know that. We try to keep it together, try to keep it peaceful, and try to, you know, collaborate. But if the shit came down to the purge or food shortage or, you know what I'm saying, civil war, you know what that shit gonna be. You know it ain't gonna be no friends. It ain't gonna be no motherfucking team. So, with the exception of fam, the fam that actually fuck with you. So, that being said, man, like, that's 20, 30, 50 million dollars worth of game in a sentence right there, bro. You gotta know when some shit just can't go, when you just can't go for some shit, man. And you gotta be able to stand 10 toes, stand on business, no matter what come behind it. That's the difference between the men and the boys who can stand on business and who gonna keep trying to blend in when the shit go too far. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to you know, look over a little petty shit and let that go. But when shit, you know what I'm saying, get to the point to where shit can start causing problems that can put people in, you know, fucked up situations, can you make the call then? Can you make the hard choices then, the hard calls then? That's gonna be the difference right there. Hey man, I love it. This only like, I ain't even make it halfway through the interview yet. It's just too much gold. I had to stop and, you know what I'm saying, go on, react to this, show WAP, you know what I'm saying, some love. And man, show that nigga Shiesty some more love. And Atlanta and Memphis show him some love. And man, give y'all this game, or WAP give you the game. Highlight this game. Make sure y'all understanding and absorbing what the fuck he's saying. Like, I gotta reiterate what he's saying so y'all can understand how important this shit is that he's saying. Like, this shit, gems like that would be the difference, you know what I'm saying, between you being multi-millionaire or Section 8 for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick up all that sauce, man. But anyway, Gringo gang, I appreciate y'all joining me once again. I don't know what just happened right there. I appreciate y'all joining me once again, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Yes, sir. Ski.